Hello, everybody. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. And I'm not. Just the darling old man. Period. That's just me. I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of my followers on YouTube. You mean an awful lot to me. And I was just laying there taking my happy nappy, and I said, a lot of my followers take the time to go to their club members and fellow amateur radio operators, and we talk about parks on the air, and we have fun, and we share. We share the different techniques of building an antenna. We share the different techniques of getting an antenna up in the air or creating the radials or the lay on the ground, whether there's 16 feet, 8 feet, if there's various sizes all connected to one connection. We talk about batteries and do you want to go a 6 amp battery, a 12 amp battery, a 15 amp battery? What size do you care or carry? Yeah, you and I, we're Elmers out there. About 3 years ago, I had an opportunity of being told that I put too much on Facebook about POTA, Parks on the Air. So I created another page where we can talk about ham radio and our experiences. One of the things is that what we do in our hobby is for pleasure and fun and not monetary gain. When we learn to go out and activate with portable power, with a vertical compromised whip sitting on a mag mount on top of a grill out at a park with a few feet of wire hanging on the ground. The different things that we do to tie the transformer 2 feet off the ground, and people wonder, will it work? It works. You and I are the ambassadors. I'm going to keep going back to that because I'm very proud of what I do. And what I've done is learn through and with you folks, each and every one of you. I really want to ask you to take somebody or take a club or club member under your wing and not necessarily just showing off about our parks on the air, but about amateur radio, the fun aspect of it. And for those of us that are activators, how in times of emergency, whether it's a hurricane or tornado or floods or fire or catastrophe of some type, how valuable that we actually become because of our hobby abilities. Okay? So I'm asking you to think about who that you can, not how many, but who you can guide, get them started, teach them code if you're into code. And I like code, but I like it where it's a speed where I can continue to copy it and I can talk it. To teach people how to build an antenna so that they know it's theirs and not one to come out of a brick and mortar. See, that's what this hobby's all about, folks. I don't use the fancy tuners and all that. I use pencil and paper and resident antenna. Guess what? That's me. If you guys want to use tuners, that's fine. If you want to use digital, that's fine. That's another part of the hobby. But at the same time, none of us should slight somebody else for what they enjoy doing in the hobby. Your challenge, if you so to accept it, is to find not many, but one. One person that you can guide, teach, be there, answer their questions, show. If you're into Parks on the Air, take them out with you to an activation. I have been truly blessed. And I've got more than one hand worth of people that have taken out to their first activations. What they do after that is strictly on their own. But the point is to give them one person's ideas and opinions. On the last note, opinions are like another part of our anatomy. Everybody has one. But make it a positive one, whatever you share. Thank you again for your support on this page, on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you liking it and subscribing. I've never asked for either, and I always appreciate all those that do. But I really want us each to take a part in spreading the word about our hobby 73s. Until my next video, November Charlie 4XL Lima, Dom, the darling old man in North Carolina, 73s.